Alright, so just take a look at this crazy video that I saw just a couple days ago on X. It's a robot that apparently is walking like a human. And initially, I didn't think this was actually real. There's a bunch of videos out there that are AI generated, but this one looks legit. But, it's been confirmed that this is a real video of a robot in China walking exactly like this. How crazy is this? I think this is sort of like achieving that holy grail of robotics, trying to master human movement and make it much more natural. So yeah, I feel like this is a really interesting video to show what robots are capable of doing. Now, again, I thought it was AI generated, but it seems to be real. And so I did a bit of digging around, and yesterday, this company called Unitree launched their own robot called the Unitree G1. It's been around for quite some time, but the G1 has been sort of their flagship humanoid. And this update is more on the agile upgrade. And just take a look how this robot performs versus the one you just saw. I mean, it's much more natural. You could see the wobbling of the hips. The kinematics here are pretty insane. Look at the running on different terrains, rocks, gravel. That's crazy. Downhill as well. I mean, the balance here is nothing like I've seen before. It just goes to show how fast these robots are developing, but also just the competition between what's happening in China versus what's happening in the US. Yeah, that's pretty mind-blowing. So I think, Unitree is definitely one of the leading companies in the robotics field, especially in China. So again, I did some extra digging on Unitree and wanted to see exactly what they did. So I guess this is it. This is their website, basically. You know what? This is sort of like giving me, I don't know, it's like, yeah, see, they have this guy over here called, looks like Big Dog from Boston Dynamics. It's called the B2 and GO2. Then they've got the G1, which you just saw, and then you've got the H1, H1-2. But I want to just talk about a bit of a problem here. So one thing that I've noticed is that while we are seeing these huge leaps and bounds in terms of robotic movement, kinematics, some more human-like behavior, I think the biggest thing that's holding the mass scale and adoption of these robots is going to be sort of a couple of missing pieces. The first one is going to be the energy storage. So it's good to know that Unitree have a 2-hour battery life, which is great to see. But I think we're going to require more longevity, especially if these things are going to be moving around. You don't want them to be connected to some sort of power source all the time. I can think of it as like an electric car. You want to get range on this robot as much as possible. But then the other thing is really about the integration between robots and AI models, right? How do you make sure that these robots can actually do the things you want them to do instead of just doing gymnastics and really cool moves here and there? They need to have some purpose, right? They need to add value to your life. How do they do chores? How do they wash the dishes? So take a look at this really cool video from Figure, and it just shows what we're sort of heading towards and the integration between the robot world and the AI world, and how we're going to need speech-to-speech reasoning, speech-to-action as well. So this is a video from Figure and their integration powered by OpenAI.
Hey, Figure One, what do you see right now?
I see a red apple on a plate in the center of the table, a drying rack with cups and a plate, and you standing nearby with your hand on the table.
Great, can I have something to eat?
Sure thing.
Great. Can you explain why you did what you just did while you pick up this trash?
On it. So I gave you the apple because it's the only edible item I could provide you with from the table.
Great. So, based on the scene right now, where do you think the dishes in front of you go next?
The dishes on the table, like that plate and cup, are likely to go into the drying rack next.
Great. Can you put them there?
Of course.
All right. So, how do you think you did?
I think I did pretty well. The apple found its new owner, the trash is gone, and the tableware is right where it belongs.
I agree. Thanks, FigureOne.
You're welcome. If there's anything else you need help with, just let me know.
So yeah, hope you like that. I mean, this was just more of a reaction than more than anything. It's usually a bit outside of the realms of the videos I typically make, but I thought I'd showcase this. If there's anything else that comes through that I find super interesting, I'll probably do another video. In any case, hope you liked it. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you next time. Bye.